Hello and welcome to our weekly agricultural show, Rescue My Business. Thanks to the Micro Enterprises Support Program Trust, farmers from across the country are receiving the skills they need and the finances they need to get their farms up and running. Now, right here on this show, we'll show you how farmers are turning their passion into profits. Welcome to the program. My name is Shiko Kaitani.
My name is Priscilla Gadega, the CEO of Micro Enterprises Support Program Trust, MESP. MESP was created through a partnership with the European Union and the government of Kenya in the year 2002. Currently, our founders are the government of Kenya and the Royal Danish Embassy. We are an organization whose mandate is to support the development of micro, small and medium enterprises in Kenya. And we do this by providing business solutions for sustainable development. We provide integrated services that include financial and non-financial services, and more recently, services which are geared towards sustainable management of natural resources. We have been in operation for now close to 15 years. We have reached over 20,000 small businesses and over 100,000 farmers. So it has become apparent that the demand for these services is growing each day. But unfortunately, we are only able to reach out to those enterprises that we can reach out physically. And due to limitations of our capacity in terms of the resources, we are not be able to reach as many as we would desire to. So then, hence, we realized that we could do this through a program like this, Rescue My Business. So we are looking at showcasing the successful interventions that MESP has provided over the years, and hoping that many who may be with similar circumstances can reach us through our business development call center.
The French bean is a strain of common bean which is grown as a cash crop by large-scale and smallholder farmers. More than 90% of the crop produced in Eastern Africa is exported regionally and to international markets. French beans, locally known as mishiri, are a major source of livelihood and income for farmers in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. The total Kenyan production of French beans in 2014 was 112,666 metric tons, valued at 5.0 billion Kenya shillings. So right here in the heart of Makueni County, we get to meet Teresia Musau and Muli Mwendo, who are not just supplying their produce locally, but on a global scale, exporting maize, French beans and mangoes. Let's meet our farmers. Teresia has been farming for over 10 years. Her time on this remote farmland hasn't always been productive, as she experimented on various cash crops, starting off with mangoes. It was during her attempt with French beans that she and other farmers alike came across the Micro Enterprises Support Program Trust, MEST, in the year 2010. Majority of her production is geared to the export market, as local demand is still low. Through the innovative market linkage solution offered at MEST, Teresia was introduced to a subsidiary of Flamingo Holdings, a major agricultural company based in the United Kingdom.
Biashara ya French beans ilikuwa tu hatukuwa na kujua vile tunaweza peleka soko, wakatafutia exporter Home Fresh, ndio tunaendelea na yeye kwa leo. Alafu wakatupeleka shule, tukaelimishwa juu ya madawa, kulima kilimo biashara, tulikuwa tunalima tu bora kilimo. Kwa leo tunalima mishiri tu inatupeleka mbele. Wakaonelea tu wakati wa kiangazi tunashindwa na kulima juu ya maji na kuanga kidogo. Alafu wakatuletea laina, tukachimba mashimo, alafu tukawekelea maji, tunaendelea tu kwa kunyunyizia mishiri yetu. Mbeleni ya kutuletea hii liner walitujengea shed ya kupeleka mishiri yetu tunapochuna kwa shamba.
Let us also meet Mr. Muli, who is also the chairman of the Kanoto Farmers Society, who says it wasn't as direct as it may seem.
Hii mambo ya French beans tulianza kitambo na tulikuwa na mashida kidogo ya kukosa soko. Padi mzuri since 2010 ndio tulipatana na Massive. Walikuja huko na programu ya miambe. Halafu tukawaelezea shida yetu kuhusu kilimo cha mishiri. Ndipo wakaona tunaweza tukasaidiana na tukaingiza hii programu ya mishiri. Walituletea exporter, hiyo ni market league. Sasa tukaanza na wao.
It takes a lot of hard work and willingness to walk hand in hand with MEST. Part of MEST's core pillars is empowering farmers with knowledge on farming through regular trainings. MEST trainings allow farmers to receive their Global Gap certification, and in order to receive it, a certain criteria must be met in areas of self-hygiene, farm conditions, and pest control.
Global Gap is a certification that ensures that the producers or the growers subscribe to good agricultural practices. That covers issues to do with food safety, social compliance, and traceability. So once the farmers implement that system, now you conduct a certification body that is approved by Global Gap to do the certification. Europe, you must have a Global Gap certification to be able to access the market. You don't have a Global Gap certificate, you can't access the European market. That is as simple as it is.
Once reaching the standardization levels as required by Global Gap and MEST, they now have a competitive edge in the global market.
When it comes to any standard that is needed, the farmers are really committed because they have seen the issue of business in French beans production.
French bean farming is prone to numerous challenges such as infrequent rainfall, limited access to irrigation systems, pests, and diseases. But with assistance from MEST, holistic mitigations and solutions have been provided, giving Teresia and Muli a chance to recover from the negative effects of these challenges.
So, wewe unaweza sema wakulima wengine wanafaa waingie kwa hii program?
Wakulima wengine hata wale wanatuangalia saa hii wanataka kutuingilia. Wakati tulikuwa na wale wamekuja wageni, walikuta wageni wa kikundi walikuwa wengi kwa sababu wanaona vile MEST imetufanyia.
Teresia is currently managing well and reaping big from her 3-acre piece of land. She harvests her French beans twice a week with a yield of 50 to 120 Kenya shillings per kilogram, meaning higher profits and employment for many within the community. Over in Matu, Machakos County, the Mosina Farmers Self-Help Group, who are also the beneficiaries of the Micro Enterprises Support Program Trust, work hard in the fields to produce quality French beans for export. Harvesting here takes place 2 or 3 times a week and requires team effort and discipline. All laborers must go through sanitation checks before they begin. There is no exact number as to how many workers can be in the fields because it all depends on the harvest. The more there is, the higher the casual workers and vice versa.
Tukifuna maharagwe yetu kwa shamba, tunalete hapa, tunangrend, tunangoja ngali, inakuja inapepa, inapeleka paka usi ili siende ngambo.
Produce from the Musine farmers is procured by Athi Farm Limited, who buy and export French beans from small-scale farmers to countries in Europe, Asia and the Middle East.
Hapa kitu ya kwanza tunayoffload na kupima. Tunapima tu confirm weight ya kutoka kwa shamba na yenye tumepata hapa. Kutoka hapo tunaingiza cold room ambapo inafanywa pre-cooling. Kishafanywa pre-cooling, sasa inatolewa hapo ikipelekwa kwa meza, inapatiwa sasa wamama waanze kuifanyia grading.
It's here at the Musine Farmers Shed that casuals take their pick of the day, grade and weigh their produce.
Ukisema grading, tunatoa ile mbaya, ile ambao haipai nini kuenda kupelekwa kwa paka house kule Nairobi.
This means the stakes are high. Poor quality produce could mean rejection from exporters, which means no pay.
Sasa hii iwezi ikaluhusiwa kuenda huko Nairobi, sababu yake haipai hata wasungu kule, ukiwapelekea hawezi wakatoa pesa zile ambazo zinapaa mkulima asipate. Unaweza rudishiwa kama nini reject.
We had the issues of post-harvest losses, the issue of rejects, just because of lack of the right equipment to transport the produce. The issues of underweight, whereby once the produce leaves the collection center, at the pack house, there was a reduction of weight. So we had to support them with the weighing scale, so that we encourage these farmers to continue producing.
MEST's intervention for market linkages has seen this self-help group empower the community here through employment and social interaction. Mr. Samuel Mbatha tells us how the group ensures farmers and their laborers earn their money.
Mkulima akileta marako yake, anapewa pesa ambazo sitalipa yule alikuwa anamfunia na chakula yake ya siku hiyo, na anapata 50.
With the approval of a field officer from the export company, the harvest is assessed, passed, weighed, labeled and ready for collection to the pack house.
Mpanga mzuri.
One thing that I would stress is the quality. You have to do the best farming and the gaps. You know, we call them the good agricultural practice. It must be done properly. Because without that, you are just a farmer like any other farmer. But you have to do it right to be different from the others. Yes, and we are there to support any farmer who comes across, and our office is open 24/7.
With these parts of Kenya being some of the driest areas with high temperatures recorded frequently over the years, the heat poses a threat to their yields. Thanks to MEST, a creative and economical solution was born. This coal and mesh cooling store is worth gold to these farmers.
Tulikuwa na sitara mingi kabisa. Sababu yake gari ilikuwa inachelewa, lakini hatukuwa na mahali pa kuweka gari marako yetu. Sasa MEST ikatusaidia, ikakuja ikatujengea mahali tulikuwako Kingland na hii chakokula. Ichakokula vile unaiona imetengenezwa mzuri na MEST ili ikue inawasaidia wakulima. Na usaidizi wa ikula tukiweka hizi marako yetu hapa, gari hata ikikuja kesho yake inakuja inapepa kitu fresh.
Once French beans are graded and stored, they are then ready for export.
we really thank MES because when we partnered with MES in 2010 is when we opened up the European market, and Europe opened up because of the trade fairs. And currently we have more than 12 clients in Europe, more than 22 in Middle East, and thanks to the market intervention that has been supported by MES.
It's been very fulfilling, let me say, because we have seen people's life transformed. We have seen people who are doing agriculture because they felt there was nothing else to do, but now it has become a passion, it has become their business, it has become their source of livelihood. Because we are able to do studies, we carry out studies to determine what are the viable commodities in a region. So when we are introducing a commodity in a region, we are very sure that there's a market for it and it's going to fetch good prices. So any farmer who subscribes to it then is able to receive the services that will enhance their capability to do this business. My last word to the farmers is that farming is a gold mine waiting to be exploited.
Well, just like Teresia Musau, you too could be a successful farmer through MESP. If you would like us to rescue your agribusiness venture today, simply get in touch with us through the number on your screen or like our Facebook page as indicated below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week on the show. I'm Shiko Kaitani.